What if the most visible, charismatic, and death-defying action star on the planet, a man who has broken nearly every bone in his body for our entertainment, lived a life of absolute impenetrable silence? In the heart of Beijing, where ancient imperial walls collide with a frenetic, chaotic pulse, lies a fortress of tranquility. This isn't a sprawling estate. It's an invisible palace in the sky. This is the story of Jackie Chan's hidden $17.5 million Beijing villa, a 13,000 square foot maze-like sanctuary designed for one purpose: to make the world's most famous man disappear. It's a life of silent luxury, built on a shrewd power move, protected by extreme security, and shrouded in a dark personal scandal that nearly saw it all auctioned away. To understand this sanctuary, you have to understand its location. This isn't just any luxury high-rise. The villa is located at number 9 Dongjimen Inner Street, a privileged artery in one of Beijing's most coveted enclaves. More importantly, it's inside the Second Ring Road. Think of this as a modern-day imperial moat, a historic boundary that encircles the elite, separating them from the chaos of the 21 million-person megacity. This is the bubble where diplomats, tycoons, and celebrities dwell. The compound itself is a paragon of exclusivity, with gated entrances, discreet 24/7 security, and manicured gardens that evoke imperial serenity. For Jackie Chan, a man defined by a nomadic life of Hollywood sets, Hong Kong rooftops, and sold-out arenas, this was more than a home. It was an anchor. This is his spiritual home, the place he serves as a political advisor, and the fortress he returns to when the relentless gaze of fame becomes too much. So, how do you acquire a fortress like this? You don't just buy it. If you're Jackie Chan, you make a power move. In 2006, Chan struck a savvy endorsement deal with the developer Yujia Real Estate. The price was 33.6 million yuan. He paid 13 million in cash, and the rest, the majority of its value, was offset by his promotional services. This was the ultimate display of shrewd business acumen, a move honed from a lifetime of rags to riches hustle. This is the opera boy who was once paid $30 a month, now leveraging his global brand to acquire a multi-million-dollar asset. He wasn't just an actor, he was a commercial titan, blending celebrity with commerce. He took possession of 2 adjoining luxury apartments, rooms 1001 and 1002, and combined them into a single labyrinthine palace. For years, this fortress remained invisible. Then the walls were breached, not by paparazzi, but by the government. The developer, Yujia, was buried in debt and tax arrears. In 2017, authorities seized Chan's apartments as collateral. The case dragged on until July 2020, when a court ruling dropped a bombshell. The villa was to be sold at public auction. The starting bid was 71.9 million yuan, over double what Chan had paid. Imagine the humiliation. The world's biggest star, a political advisor to Beijing, was about to have his private sanctuary auctioned off like a repossessed car. The scandal exploded on Weibo. Was this a simple debt case or something darker? Chan, maintaining a stoic silence, filed lawsuit after lawsuit. In the end, just before the gavel could fall, the auction was withdrawn due to an objection from outsiders. The legal limbo remains, but the message was clear. His fortress was vulnerable. So what exactly was he fighting for? What does $17.5 million of silent luxury actually look like? When the auction listing briefly went public, virtual tours revealed the interior. This is no stark high-rise. It is a maze-like space that unfolds like a private wing of the summer palace, serene, expansive, and totally custom. At 13,000 square feet, it's larger than 20 average apartments. It contains 6 opulent bedrooms, each a self-contained suite for family, and 3 cavernous living areas. One is for formal entertaining, another for quiet family repose, and a third is a home theatre for screening his legendary filmography from Drunken Master to The Foreigner. But the luxury here whispers, it doesn't shout. A bespoke pool table anchors one salon, surrounded by ergonomic Italian leather club chairs. There are at least 2 walk-in wardrobes, each as vast as a high-end boutique, with climate-controlled cedar shelving for his collection of bespoke chipaos, stunt-worn jackets, and his wife Joan Lin's couture gowns. But this villa's walls hold more than just luxury. They hold a dark family secret. In 2014, this sanctuary became a crime scene. It was here, in this fortress of tranquility, that his son, Jackie Chan, was arrested in a shocking drug raid.
This is shocking news, Paul, especially given that Jackie Chan has been such a strong proponent against narcotics in the country.
Right. Authorities say Jackie Chan was detained on Wednesday on drug charges, along with several other suspects, including Taiwanese actor Kai Ko. According to state media, the 2 high-profile actors were caught during a police raid in the commercial and cultural center of the Chinese capital.
Police found over 100 grams of marijuana, leading to Jackie's conviction and a 6-month prison sentence. The scandal shattered the villa's sanctity. This wasn't just a home. It was the place that represented his family's deepest crisis, casting a permanent shadow over its opulent halls. The silent luxury was no longer just about escaping fame. It was about healing from a wound, far from the public eye. This is where the Jackie Chan persona dies, and the master lives. The master suite is a 5-star lair with a private balcony for his daily ritual of Tai Chi at dawn. But the true heart of the home is the gym. This isn't a sterile room with a treadmill. It's a Zen dojo, complete with tatami mats, mirrored walls for perfecting his form, and panoramic screens projecting Himalayan vistas for meditative runs. This villa is his vessel for legacy building. It's here, in total privacy, that he hosts discreet charity galas, bringing in friends like Jet Li and Donnie Yen to raise millions. It's where he mentors young stunt performers, blending wire-fu demos with life lessons on perseverance. And it's where he penned the reflections for his memoir, Never Grow Up, contemplating a life of near-death experiences. This is a stark contrast to his other properties, like the $1 billion Hong Kong Victory Villa, a boisterous, flashy compound with infinity pools and yacht moorings. That home is for the icon. The Beijing Villa is for the man. The Beijing Villa is the ultimate symbol of Jackie Chan's life. It's a monument to his rags to riches shrewdness, a fortress to protect his family, a sanctuary shattered by scandal, and a quiet dojo where he can finally be at peace. The ownership saga, the legal battles, and the dark family history only amplify its mystique. For a man who has spent 60 years in the loudest spotlight imaginable, true mastery isn't the stunt, it's the silence. This 13,000 square foot palace in the sky isn't valuable because it's worth $17.5 million. It's valuable because it's the one place on earth he can be invisible. In a world that craves his every move, that is the only luxury that truly matters.